Hi, this is Jim here, or Gassel, in my Gur suit. I'm here to just show you a little bit of this large project of mine I've been working on. It's a single player. Um, I've been working on this by myself because it is single player, and as you see, I am in survival, and that is because I started working on this before there was such thing as creative mode. Um, I'll take you down this street here. Um, Basically, this started with a simple project. Well, not entirely simple, but a common project for most Minecrafters is to build something really big. Most people choose something that's already been built, like monuments and stuff like that. I chose. Oh, you'll see what I chose here in a second. But I wanted to carry that project a little further because just seeing it by itself, you don't really get a good feel for it. So I wanted to build its surroundings so you get a little bit more perspective with the building. Um, and this building alone, right here, is just. I love this building. This building is gorgeous. It was more fun to build than the other one. Um, yeah, and here we are. Yep. This is Notre Dame, if you haven't guessed yet. Been working on this well before there was even Flatland or creative mode. I've been using single player commands and too many items, mods like that. Uh, the cathedral is built on a different map before Flatland, and I used single player commands to copy it. So I copied it in, and it gave me a lot more room, and I was just thinking, I might start filling it in. And basically, my goal turned into I'll build the block right next to Notre Dame, which is what we're looking at here now. But then I carried it a little bit more further, and now the goal is to do the whole island on which Notre Dame sits, island of the city, or city island. I don't know French. Um, but every single update has been a pain. 1.4.2 is out, but I have to wait for single player commands before I do anything because I got nothing. Before I update anything. But this is basically I've been using Google Maps, satellite view, and street view to basically build these buildings as close to what they are in real life. Now, I've never been to France. I'd love to go. Can't afford to go. But Notre Dame was mostly photos, street view, and satellite images. And when I go to Notre Dame, I'll know exactly what photos to take because, frankly, the photos are always of either the organ, the wings, transept, wings, whatever. Yeah, it's either pictures of this or that, this or that, and you don't get a lot of good feel for what the rest of the building actually really looks like, because there is a lot of intricate details to Notre Dame, as I've learned about where things go, space, and I tried to do this all to scale as close as possible. I believe the bell towers of Notre Dame are about 64 meters tall, and that's what these are. Which is why I moved the map to a flat map, because original ceiling height used to be 64 above sea level, which would have been what this building was at. Couldn't do the glass towers, couldn't do the spire. So each update allows me to add a little bit more intricate details to it, which became a pain in the butt because that's by hand. You got to do it. These buildings also did some updates with them, but luckily I I was stone bricks probably the best thing ever added to the game, because it looks good. It really does look good. Now I do want to find or even develop a texture pack where this would actually look like the the stone used in Notre Dame, which is much more yellower, paler than this, and the bricks would be much more grayer, but not as gray as that. It'd be like a reddish gray. I'm gonna sprint down here just to give you an idea. I did all the buildings, the gardens around it. I did the houses to the side. The flying buttresses were fun, just because flying buttresses is a great word. These side streets are the biggest pain in the butt, especially when they go on angles like this. Although I think the effect is good enough that I don't really mind it. The point is just to build the damn thing as closely as possible, which sometimes means flubbing some of the details. I'm outlining the next few buildings on this street. You can see I've cut through the actual island outline, so I know where to fit things. This is Rudy or scenes, or however you say it, and this is basically where the main road comes in around the island. So this would be the river. You can see basically the backside of all these blocks, which will eventually be filled in with more buildings. But anyway, I love this project. It's a very long-term project, I guess, and hopefully when I'm done with it, it will be fully downloadable. Hell of a download. Probably not as big as some other Minecrafters' creations, but I think because I put some effort into the detail and the realism of this place, that this will be good. And maybe somebody would like to, build around my buildings to include the entire city, which would be really cool. But yeah, you basically get to walk around Notre Dame without even leaving your door. Anyway, thank you. This has been my first attempt at Fraps, so we'll see how it turns out. And thanks for watching.